Hi guys, welcome back to another sculpting vlog of Monkey Island, and this next character we're modeling Meethook. Say hello, Meethook. Hello, Meethook. I know, that's a sad joke, but anyways. If you know the game, of course there's Roger. Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger. You know, from the game. Okay. Before I continue on, guys, hit subscribe, hit like, and also share it, comment, pass it on to friends, family who's interested in Monkey Island, and so forth, if you can. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's proceed. Actually, I think today, or not today, this episode, I'm gonna just have like one episode all about this character. I think I'll do it similar to the voodoo lady. I think I'll do it for that way for now on, because I don't think my videos. I don't think not a lot of people watch all of the videos. You know, I think they rather see it all in one go. So that's what I probably will do. So yeah, your learning thing is about YouTube. You're learning as you go along, you know. I didn't think that's, in a way, it's a good way of to learn about YouTube. You're trying different things and you're seeing what works, what doesn't, you know. Like, I'm still playing around with YouTube in a way. I'm not only creating videos, but I'm learning how to approach videos, you know. So finding ways to make it fun, finding ways to make it interesting, you know. I'm always trying to experiment. That's what I love about doing things like this. Alright, so I don't really have a good visual. Sometimes I'll have to make it up as I go along. So Meethook has that kind of hard to describe kind of nose. Just a nose. I use this. I'm also doing caricatures. I actually had thought of doing I have thought of doing a YouTube video of caricatures as well, which might be fun to look at. At the moment, I'm just thinking who could I do a caricature of? There's a lot of ideas coming to my mind. And and I also set up a Facebook page. I can leave the link at the bottom if anyone's interested in seeing it. There's a few sculpts in there, but there's going to be more soon, hopefully. Actually, yeah, I should be blocking this, but no, well. I actually enjoy doing portraits of heads. That's why I'm kind of doing the head here. Okay, so I'll actually will do the portrait, not the portrait, but the body as well. Add sphere. There we go. I still have to, jeez. Hold on a second. He has that kind of weird head. Even though there's one from Escape of Monkey Island. I thought Escape Monkey Island wasn't that bad, actually. It may not be the best as Curse of Monkey Island, of course. But it's still enjoyable to play. I still had a blast. The humor, I thought, was still pretty good. Oops, I better hide that. What the hell? Okay, so let's work on the body. Supposed to block it out now. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and actually do the torso like you would normally do in Sculptris. Although it's kind of tough at the moment. Whoop. Just put a little, make them a bit muscly. Yeah, that's not a female's body. Whoop. I don't really have reference for the back bit, but this is what I'll do. There's actually a few people that wanted to purchase one of my character online, or my characters. I'll be happy to upload them on CG Trader. So if you guys are interested in purchasing these, it'd actually be much appreciated, because unlike Patreon, there was thought someday in the future I would probably get that, but I feel like this is really too early to get that kind of application. So for now, I'm probably just going to stick with YouTube. So it'd be great if I can make something out of these models, because it's definitely, like I even said before, if I was earning money with this, I would actually, like, I would definitely for the fans, I'd definitely make this into a film. Like, I'll actually turn Secret of Monkey Island into a film if I was getting a bit of money for it and a bit of support on it. But so far I'm just gonna probably I lost my words. Just to let you guys know, none of this is script, and then at the same time I'm actually modeling, so it's hard to talk and sculpt at the same time. So I can't really talk and sculpt at the same time. It's a bit hard. Now there is two options. I could actually sculpt the arms out like that, like before, or actually have them separate. The only reason I keep them separate is just the full control. Like, I know some guys are able to say use a brush. Like actually what I'll do, probably just do it what I kind of prefer. Like I always say, it's all about control of the form. Because remember what I said, if I were modeling, it drags some of the geometry that you don't want to touch, you know. Like, for me, this works better for me, at least. You can have this like this. I know some guys prefer if I drag this over here. And you can even yeah, I know I shouldn't be worried about the details yet, because I should be blocking this off. You get carried away. That's what happens when you do these sort of things. You get carried away. I don't know what I'm doing there, but you can kind of see what I'm trying to do. Here, I'll come back to that later. This is all about blocking off for now. Let's flatten this out like that, like so. some legs. I'll do it what some guys do it. Oops. And you get the odd shape as well. That's another reason why I don't do it. Let's move that in there. And it kind of loses its form a bit, and that's another reason. This is why I always keep things kind of separate. Here we go, and just flatten it. Just down like that. There we go. And we need to fix his butt. Whoops. Bring that out a bit. Come on. That is one big butt. Got butts and I can't not lie. I got big butts and I can't not lie. I haven't heard that in ages. Wow. Do. Add another one. Actually, just to stay on the safe side, because there has been crashes lately, so I'm trying to keep this. I want to be careful. You know, I had bad luck with when I had issues with this software. Like, it keeps crashing blue screen of death and all that. Something I'm a bit concerned about. Here we go. Here we go now. There we go. Okay, so there we go. For his boots. Yeah, I know. I should be blocking these off. I shouldn't be worried about details yet. Actually, to believe it or not, the cannibals and also another surprise, I'm not going to bring it out. I'm not going to tell you the final character. Who's the final character? But there was plans to finish that one. They ain't saying nothing. I kind of wish I'd done the YouTube videos before, because it just helps me think as well and speak my mind out. Like, it's like therapy, to be honest. It's good therapy. Okay, so just blocking them off. That head needs to be fixed. What is going on there? I'm just checking out here. If you guys are wondering how I got the wireframes, just hit W. That's how you get the wireframe, or click here. That helps. It helps a lot. Smooth that out. Alright, let's get those arms out, shall we? One go, or... Okay, why not? Control, Shift, and S to save. Control, Shift, and S. And yes. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so that looks pretty good. If you guys use Sculptris for a while, you start to... That's not what I was looking for. You start to actually get quite good at it. Well, I mean, of course, there's a lot to go for, you know. To get good at something, it takes a while. You know. I still feel like there's a lot I could learn. There was some thoughts of, you know what, I should try and paint these, it'd be attractive. But for now, it's like, again, I remember saying in the previous episodes, I'm not a huge fan of the painting on Sculptris. And it's unfortunate in a way, because it's... I think there should be a little bit improvement. Whoa. And add another sphere. We're going to do the hooks. Just listening to Dead Mouse. I kind of just feel like just listening to Dead Mouse and what am I doing? I don't know if that's really what I would do. No, that looks terrible. I know this is not really the best way of doing it. Do 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 do. Righty down. Okay, so then you gonna scale these down a bit. Do 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 do. Okay, so maybe these are not. I'm just looking at these, just thinking to myself, God, maybe I could do better than this. Okay, so again, I'll be looking at these. Atmosphere, Meethook. So what does this hook? I'll just go for the traditional, you know, the traditional hook. So let's scale these in, side, like so, and let's go like something like that. I go like so. Actually, that looks pretty decent. At least I think. Wow. Whoop. Here we go. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm gonna give the hooks a bit of a character. What I mean by that, a bit of an attitude. Like you can go like very curvy, or kind of like the kind of, you can get, well, whatever works, I guess. But sometimes there's a way you can give a character. I think that looks all right. Okay, let's place these together. Give them big hooks. Call him Mr. Big Hooks. Here we go. There we go. Okay guys, I blocked them off. I think I'm going to just go for this kind of look, but I do love the idea of giving him a beard and a hat. Who knows? Okay, I'm actually, just to give you guys know, all these videos of Meethook are going to be all in one video, so I'm just going to take a quick break, so probably after what I'm saying this, I'll continue on. It's just a case if you think there's anything odd off the video, so taking 5. All right, moving forward. Okay, so I'm just going to work on his head, since I got a little carried away there. So it's very hard to make out of his head, so I'm going to have to improvise a bit. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit of detail on his head. He has a bit of a strong head. It's kind of close to, let's drag this down a bit. He's not really a, alright, let's go back in there, make his mouth. There was thoughts of remodeling Guyver Streetwood. Not now. soon. Someday. Someday. He has that kind of real... Character has that kind of real... like he's about to cry lips. I don't know, some kind of sulk kind of expression with his lips. Okay, so let's see now. Add a sphere. Ugh. I was thinking of looking at another 3D program with sculpting similar to ZBrush. Well, Mudbox is another one, but again, license. I know you could crack it, but again, a fair free software. There's also Blender. I think I should try and check out. Like, it does look good, but when I have this thing about, like, when you use the software, you get so comfortable, you rather, you know what, I know how to use Sculptris, why don't I stick with it, you know? You sometimes hate changing different softwares, but sadly, sometimes you have to change, you know? Well, that's me, like, I love using I think Sculptris can actually be a very powerful program. Like, it is kind of close halfway, like what they could do. I don't know who actually made Sculptris, but what they could have done was you could add some joints just to move, some kind of tool to move limbs, say if the limb was a solid object. Options of different shapes, some tools for, I know I remember saying this from the other previous episodes, you know, oh god. I just think there should be, like, it's a good program. It could do a bit more though, I think. That's what I think, you know. Like, this probably won't look like Meethook, but oh well. I won't underestimate. Like, he's going to have one eye. This eye is going to be covered anyway. Ugh. No. What am I looking for? This. No. It's always the corners are tough, you know. It's always the corners that can be tough, you know. Okay, maybe just move this down a bit. Just push this here. I want to keep them strong though, like you want to keep them strong as possible, but there's like a little bit of you know, kind of, there's a bit of gap there. Yeah, it's a kind of shame I can't really see up close to. I don't really have, so I'll have to make it up as I go along, guys. Do I dare? Make it up as it go along. Give a bit of, you want to make sure it's not too flat like that. You want to make sure That's another tip about when you sculpt a character. You want to make sure there's actual shape coming out. Like, you know, you want to kind of like kind of make sure you have a bit of form, you know. It may look good from front, but make sure you look at the sides as well. And his neck is a bit too thick there, so to speak. And just a bit of gears. Whoop, too big. There was thinking doing portraits of people. Start off with a few friends. I remember reading some article online about a girl. She worked in Florida, and well, she's obviously from Florida. And I think, how does the story go? She wanted to. She couldn't. I don't know how the story goes again. I kind of forgot, but funny, I read this last night. I just read this last night. But she wanted to do caricatures. She worked for Disney World, and she wasn't earning enough. So she quit. Man, I should look at that art. But I will say, it's really inspiring, you know, when some people have technically, it's a good thought of, if there's something you really enjoy the most, it's always good to stick with it all to the way, you know. If you have a skill, stick with it all the way, you know. Like, of course, ignore the naysayers and all that. Because I guess that's what the message is all about, you know. Just enjoy whatever it is in life you want to be. Just enjoy it. Ignore everyone that's telling you that don't bother, you know. Because if you buy into that, you wouldn't actually achieve what you really wanted to do. And I just thought it was a good message anyway. I kind of regret not downloading it or saving or copying it or something, because I thought it was a really good article. It actually motivated me a bit to make me, well, not to make me, just to make me more appreciate what I'm doing. Just to push me in what I like to do in my life. And this is technically what I love to do. Like, if you have a passion, go for it. Don't let anyone stop you, you know? See now. This is why life drawing is important. You have to really, really study the human body. It's extremely important. Okay, so we're going to actually mark here a bit of, oh God. Yeah, guilty. I should have put some, I should have looked at a few, should have got some reference from a human body there. Starting to regret it now. Like guys, if you ever do these, I strongly advise get reference of life drawings of human body. It's definitely the way to go. Don't try and guess. Just actually. I'm still trying to remember the human body bit. Unfortunately, I didn't. Guilty that I didn't even look at the reference. It didn't cross my mind at all. I'm starting to regret it a bit. Regrets. You live to learn, guys. You live to learn. Actually, maybe if I look at my own arm, although sadly I don't have any muscles, that's bad for me. Sucks for me. Let's give a bit of an elbow. Make a little pointer. Actually, make a bit flat here. Just a little bit of structure. And this is supposed to be the shoulder blade and all. Okay, let's move this down a bit actually. Like he has a bit of a beer belly on him, but okay, so let's give him a bit of a belt. And like again, I'm just gonna follow this. I could go for this to keep it simple, but you know, I'm gonna try and keep it to the classic as I can. Yeah, I'll just add a little belly button here since it's just give it a little grab tool and just Alright, that'll do for now. For now, okay, so we'll just add the belts. Just hide, let's do this. There we go. Just gonna bring this down a bit. Just smooth it out how you do that. And then you get this V pinch. I think it's nice. And I'm gonna give it another scale it down a bit. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so I wouldn't actually worry about the placing of it because, you know, go ahead. It's not scaling in. I don't know what's up with that. Normally it should scale in a bit more. I'm just going to use the grab tool and just bring it in that way. Just bring it down. Like that. Like that. Bit of a bolt. Yeah, I could have done that, but you know, I could have put a mask around it and just pull out the belt. That's another way of doing it. But again, I love to keep things separate. It's all about full control. Full control, ladies and gentlemen. Full control. Just getting this in. And what I'll do is put a belt buckle there. Now I did it two ways. I did use the masking tool and actually just get rid of a bit of faces. Okay, maybe not too much there. Actually, I shouldn't worry about this yet. Not yet, at least. Normally this is something you do when you're finished. But it's something useful if you plan to. It's very common to use anyway. Just push that in a bit. There we go. Okay. That's not too bad actually. Actually, that's a decent looking Meethook actually. Actually, I wonder if his head is too big. Yeah, anyways. Just might give him a tiny bit of a big belly. Not the right tool. All right. Scale him. This is head a tiny bit and then move him down a bit. This part here actually. Believe it or not, that's what he looks like here. That's what he looks like. Just give him a bit of I'm gonna spend ages doing this, placing his head. Maybe for now, to see if you don't want to make them too odd, you know. Okay, so what else is there? Just the belt buckle. Let's get the belt buckle. How will I do it? Well, let's do it. It's a single object. Yeah, that's it. That's the important thing is reminding you all before you proceed, Control-Shift-S. Save. Make sure you save. Don't start this stuff again, you know. Don't start all over again. That would be really horrible. Although you'd be fine anyway, as long as you have this turned on. Recover from crashes. As long as you have that turned on, it'd be great. But I think there's caution of using that. You know, makes the file a bit heavy, so it's kind of gathering the data. Kind of like a cube there. Okay, let's scale this dude. There we go. Yeah. Much better, eh? Here we go. Nice one. Okay, so let's dig in right here. Okay, so actually, what would have been better actually? Just scaling that up a bit. Okay, so let's just bring this down. Ugh. Actually, what I would do is I actually would just bring a 3D model in from 3D softwares and just, you know, just get it done out of the way. Because it's really hard to do hard surface again. Hard surface are really tricky to do in Sculptris. Here we go, that's not too bad. Acceptable. Let's give him eyes. You do it this way. I do it normally this way now. Hold on. Ah. I need a Wacom tablet. I'm messing it up. Alright, let's see how that looks. Just use a flat tool just to flatten the eyes. And then use a little... that's what I do now with the... it's not too bad. Maybe scary, but not too bad. Here, let's scale it up. Let's rotate it a bit. You want to make it a bit more like he's not too cross-eyed, you know. That's not too bad. I know it's not really... I have to make it up as I go along, so... But if I could find a... I did see somebody had a nice concept of the character. I did thought of like taking it in, but again, it's not my concept art, you know. Like it was a fan drawing. I would have taken it, but I just thought, you know, I need to ask permission or something like that. I don't know, maybe some fans be flattered if I use their concept art for reference. But I'm just being careful, you know. It's like, hey, that's my drawing. What are you doing with my drawing, bro? What are you doing with my drawing, bro? You can't do that. Well, we didn't create Monkey Island, you know. We're both fans doing the same thing. Gonna move this lip up a bit. You know, he doesn't really... What if I put a little Yeah, make them a bit more. That's not too bad. Yeah, I need to fix up his ears and give a bit of just a bit of cheek there, you know. Needs a bit of cheek, bro. Needs a bit of cheek. I would love to make this into a film. I think for now it's just going to be sculpting. But I would just love to, all the sculpts I have, I would remodel and rig them up and get them ready for animation. That was freaking horrible. Okay, let's go in here. Let's fix that ear, man. Maybe just reduce a bit of. It's another way to clean up. Just reduce the polys or the faces. Polys or faces. Do a little bit of a just go in here, you know. But you have to be careful of that. Okay, let's fix that ear. Sometimes ears can be hard to do. Well, it depends. I know some people do better, some people do it quick. It's understandable. There we go. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Nice simple ear. There we go. There we go. There we go now. Right. Let's proceed. This is going to be a bit of a long. I'm actually going to have to try and fix it up here a bit. Trying to smooth it out a bit. Well, you're talking about Sculptris now. Oh yeah, let's draw Roger in. Hello, Roger. Sorry, I know. I just love Monkey Island humor. It's so good. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot. Well, first things first. Sheave. Make it a habit, guys. Make it a habit. It's a good habit to have. So let's bring this down. Turn the S off. Decided to give him a bit of eyebrows. Oop. Let's bring him over here. God, I hate when that happens. He feared the beast all his life. It's not too bad. All right. I'm gonna try and give him a bit more of a. Yeah, that might do. Let's reduce a bit of these vertices just to make it a bit more cleaner. Actually, it might make sense to grab yeah, all I could say, guys, all I could say is make sure you have reference for doing a human body. It's extremely important. Do his nips. There we go. I might try some actually. Let's see. Make them more broad, you know? Ooh, too much. There we go. Oh, well, you know, I think the only thing that's left to do is, like, I could go further, but again, I'll just rotate this again. I have to do his eye patch now. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, so I want to do his eye patch. Actually, I just want to make a... Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Okay, his eye patch. Again, save. Okay, we're going to turn this off. Oh, wait, before I do. One last thing before I do. Roger, the tattoo of Roger. Hello, Roger. Where does his teeth go again? So his teeth come from here. So what I'll just do is hold on, that wasn't good. From here and probably come out like this. And just do like something like that. I know it looks like an alien actually. And just cut in here. Hello, Roger. Don't worry, guys, I'll stop. It's only a bit of fun. Where can I do the X? I could do it options. I could do it behind here, or I could just do it here. What I could do is probably something like that. And I could do something like this. Let's see how it looks. I might be able to get away with just actually, yeah, it has to meet. Okay, now I got it. Alright. I'll just hello, Roger. Perfect. Well, no, there could be a better way. Okay, now let's do his eye patch. Exacto. Exacto bracto, man. Okay, so new sphere, add, boom, and let's squeeze this baby. Squeeze the baby. Down you go. This way. No, that's not what I want. Where are you going? This way, buddy. I need to drag this out here. Okay, just sharpen this out a bit. Actually, I'm just going to have to do it by grab, you know. waves. And then you flatten the sides. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to try the scale tool again. Let's see if I can. No, turn this off. There we go. Bring it in. Actually, you might not need to, that eye, you don't need it. Delete it. There's the save geometry. Scale it up. I lost my eye from the beast. Turns out to be a parrot. Okay, so how will I do the strap? Add an object. Scale this beast down. Let's see now. Scale this. Scale it. Scale it. Something like that. Ay, ay, ay. But you just gonna hide that and just, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna drag all this out right out of the head so I can see ya. That better be shown. You just drag this up. I know, guys. What a mess. Don't worry. It'll be fine. I promise. Here we go. There we go. Whoops. May look awkward for a while, but when you... Oop. It's probably here, here. This is a tricky part now. Normally, you know, I was going to repeat myself, just get a separate object, you know, but this will work fine too. That could work. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It will work. It will work. It will work. Just bring it down a bit so it's like there. Let's get the grab tool. Let's move up from there. Ugh. So hard. Dear guy who made Sculptris, please make other options to model. It's a pretty good program, man. It's pretty good. Not saying anything bad about it. It just feels like you can add a bit more. That's all. The same. You can add a bit more. Oh, didn't want to hide that. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's a bit better. Maybe there could have been an improvement with the X-ray, because even though you hide them, there should be another tool where you X-ray the, so you can actually see the head, but you know. Oh well. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for now. So if I were you guys, I would keep working on this. It's not too bad. Just keep working on it, you know, keep making improvements. Like if you see any errors, you can always although I forgot to do his boots, which is kind of, it's not too bad though. Okay guys, I think that's the video for now. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Meethook. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. So enjoy your evening, take care, and don't forget, hit subscribe, hit like, also comment and share this to friends. And also I'm actually going to sell this model in the description, so you can find the link in the description if you want to download the model and do topology or do 3D printing or something, experiment with it. Feel free to check it out. Take care guys, enjoy your evening.